Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey. This is Right Color. Turning the volume way up. Oh, I have to get a microphone. I don't know when I'm going to get it. I don't even know if the microphone is good or bad, to tell you the truth. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. Farmer's market, and I got the most beautiful tomatoes. Nothing could make me happier. Nothing could make me happier. And I got cherries, and I got avocados, and I got onions, and peaches. That's the great thing about September. It's like the true bounty, the true bounty. You know what I have to find? I got the Empress plums last week. I have to find the Bartlett pears. I haven't really seen. I saw someone had them, but they were green. You can't buy them green. They never ripen. It's yellow. Anyway, it's one of my favorite. There are certain times of year that certain fruit comes out, and it's like, oh, something so simple can make me so happy. I have no idea. All right, fruit is my favorite color. My favorite. See. Well, it is. Fruit is my favorite food. All fruits, you know. I mean, I like some more than others, but pretty much all fruit. That's why I love going to Mexico. Like, oh my God. All right. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. And I offer personal readings. I offer IET, which is a healing modality. The weeklies are up. The monthly for September for all signs is up. One day I'll put them into a playlist, but that's another whole ball of wax that I have to get into, or find somebody to get into for me. And let's see what's going on for the 12th. It's a nice day here today. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got some new cards. Okay. It's an interesting little reading because we have the 6 of swords, we have the star, and then we have the 8 of swords, the 6 of wands, and then the 8 of swords. Really fascinating. All right, so the 6 is a really interesting card. It's the card of victory. It's a card of being seen. It's a card of public recognition. It's a card about. It's a card about persevering. It's really a card of perseverance. All the 6s are about perseverance. 6 is a very, very powerful number. It really, there's a real solidity to the 6. It's almost like it's like there's, I don't know how to describe it. There's a solidity to it, but there's a spiritual aspect to it too. That's the way it feels. Okay. Let me get the star, probably the best card in the deck. Star is about seeing your direction. Star is about hope, inspiration. It's a great card. It's also about being balanced. There's a certain balance going on here. And there's a certain relation in this card to the angel of healing, temperance, because also, and it's lucky. It's just kind of lucky, the lucky star, right? Because there are 2 vessels, right? 2 vessels. One being poured on the earth, one being poured in the water. There's 7 7-pointed stars, which are the Pleiades. Very important. It's almost like there's a certain element of destiny. There's a certain element of destiny in this card. And then we get this very unpleasant card. Very unpleasant. I should have shaved today, but I didn't. All right. This self-imposed mental insanity. Bondage, not insanity. So first we have being seen in victory and almost celebration in a way, and a certain sense of freedom because you have a horse, public recognition, you being admired and honored for who you are, for what you do, what you've done. And the star, so like being the star, and then you get this like, it's really interesting because it's like it's as if you won a prize and you don't show up for the prize, for the ceremony, because you're so busy in your own insanity, and like people are kind of expecting you. It's interesting, as the individual shines and then others admire them, and I'm not talking about hero worship, I'm not talking about that, I'm talking about somebody doing the right thing and then other people saying thank you and maybe throwing them a party. I'm not talking about hero worship and all that nonsense. This is really being recognized on a public level. Even a public level could be your family, right? Simple as that. It doesn't have to be like a stadium full of people going. It could be. It could be. Maybe it has some very famous subscribers that are incognito. I don't know. And then you're like, it's like you're in your own way, really. It's like you're in your own way. You're not only your own way, but you're in the way of other people trying to send you energy. And you're also in the way of, according to this reading, the way of spirit trying to shine the light on you. Another destiny card. Yeah, look, so you get evolution of the soul, fortune turning in your favor. It's generally in your favor. Sometimes it could be not, but these are pretty much positive cards. You get the 9, we love her. Lady in the Garden. We love the Lady in the Garden. She's so fantastic. She really is. She's fantastic. She's, you see this fantastic dress she's wearing? She's a 9. 9 is attainment, and attainment of wealth, right? Attainment of security. She's entrepreneurial. She got here on her own. Look at this fabulous dress she's wearing. It's almost like, it almost looks like the symbol of Venus, right? It's almost the symbol of Venus, which is, the great benefic in the sky, one of the great benefics. And she's got her falcon, so she has vision. She has vision. She's able to see the whole lay of the land. Falcons are very powerful. She's listening to her intuition. She's entrepreneurial. She made this money on her own, and now she's like living in this fabulous garden in a fabulous dress, talking to her little bird. And this is this 10 minutes, because she's going to go back in and change to something even more fabulous. That's what she does all day. It's exhausting. She changes her outfits all day long. I change my outfits a lot. So attainment, how are you standing in your own way? it's a little bit of a question day. And then you get this, which is like this. This is a funny little, this is like a message that comes through or an idea that comes through, a little erratic. There's a certain erraticness to it. It's almost like someone drops a bomb verbally, and then they just disappear like that. But it's thought and ideas, and it's right. And interestingly, so look, this is how it's sitting. Here we are, right? Lovely. And then these two sort of go together. How are you going to get out of this? How are you standing in your own way? How are you putting yourself in bondage mentally? You know, saying, oh, I don't deserve this, or I'm not showing up to the party, or, you know, they don't mean it, or blah, 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 blah. Yes, they do. So how are you going to get out of that? With clear thought. So, okay, it's about directing the thought. It really is. It's about directing the thought. It's as simple as that. It's about directing the thought. I talk about this a lot all the time. So, as some of you know, I sit in joy every day, right? As I sit in joy, I radiate the joy to the earth. She sends it back to me, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Roll, send it up to the heavens, the angels, the Godhead, whatever, the source. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And I receive back. And then I get bigger. My energy gets bigger. I'm a giant sun, and I'm radiating, radiate, radiate, radiate. Now, it's not like I don't have negative thoughts. Of course, I have negative thoughts. But I don't go down that road. I don't go down that road because whatever I pay attention to gets bigger, right? So, like this little snowball on top of the mountain becomes like an avalanche. But it works both ways, you know. If you spot it, you got it. You ever hear that expression? If you spot it, you got it. So sometimes it's very easy to point your finger at someone who's like super obnoxious, and it's like, and they're so obnoxious, it's obnoxious, it's like, oh, they're so obnoxious, oh, they're so obnoxious. It's like, really? But the same is also true if you spot something good in somebody. That means that there's something about you that relates to it too, right? So if I'm walking down the street, I'll give you an example. I live in Midtown Manhattan, so it's not like it used to be, but it's true. My whole neighborhood is always overrun by tourists, constant. It's like a constant state of being overrun by tourists, except for like 2 weeks in January when I was here. Now, no, a lot less people here. It's like 10% maybe. So let's say there's somebody in front of me who's walking super crazy slow, right? It doesn't even have to be a tourist. It could be some yokel who lives here. And, you know, I could go right into, they look terrible, they're stupid, they have no life. You know, it's easy. Isn't it easy? It's really easy to go down that road. Instead, I can calm down and say, you know what, I'll get to the end of the block when I get to the end of the block. I mean, there are a lot of options I have. I can go around them, right? And just let it up deal. Or say, you know what, where am I running? So if I'll walk slowly in back of them instead of rushing like I usually do, I can direct my thought. So if my thought says, okay, or they're moving really slowly, say, maybe they need to move slowly. Maybe I need to move slowly. Maybe I can just enjoy the breeze, or the sun, or the air, or the birds, or the buildings, or whatever. You know, but I always feel like we're exactly at the right place at the right time. So sometimes when, you know, like my little thing slowing down, I'm not expecting anything. I press the buzzer. I get to like stop and observe. And maybe in that observation, I'm going to get messages. You know, the way out of negative thinking is to think the opposite. That's it. It's like you see yourself going down that road. And this is not just other people, this is myself, right? I see myself saying to myself, I'm so stupid, or whatever it is. Let's say I say, let's say that's the little voice in my head. Okay. It's not one of my voices, but let's say this. I'm so stupid. My job now is to fetch myself up immediately and say, well, a stupid person wouldn't have done this smart thing. A stupid person, you know, wouldn't have been able to organize that. A stupid person. So in fact, I am not stupid. Actually, I'm rather clever. You don't fight the old one. You just let it, you know, wash away like the rain. Like the rain comes, washes something away. It goes into the sidewalk, but it takes time. It goes to the sidewalk, then it goes to the gutter, then it goes down like the little stream that goes into the sewer. Eventually, that water ends up in the bay, in the ocean. And, you know, but I don't try to fight the thing, because if I fight it, it's just like I'm constantly in a fight and I'm giving it more power. If I just do that, and not only that, replace it. So what do we replace it with? The opposite. Easy. The opposite. I don't know what the opposite is. Pretend you do. Okay. See, the birds are agreeing with me. You know, I don't know where the finch went. I don't know where, but they love to sing, and they're not around anymore. Our thoughts become our reality, is what I'm trying to tell you. Our thoughts become our reality. And the way to get out of this negative thinking is, first of all, to meditate so you have an objective observer. You know, eventually that objective observer is with you all day long, right? Saying, well, does it really make any sense? Or you don't really need to say anything, or it doesn't feel right, right? Because it also brings in your intuition. And this is constant work. This is not like you do it once and you're done. It's not like you go to the store and you buy it and you have it. It's like you got to go to the store like a couple of times a day until it becomes your new habit. Until it becomes your new habit. If there were an easier way, I would tell it to you. But this is the way that I know, and this is the way that it slowly worked for me. What I can tell you for myself in my own life is that I do not live in the same place in my head, feel it, and the same place in my heart. Concerning myself in the world. I used to live in a very negative, very downtrodden, very victimhood place. And slowly, I don't live there anymore. I can't believe how deeply, I can't believe I don't live there anymore. And I can't believe how far down the well I went. It's, you know, now looking at it, it's like, it's a miracle you're alive. It's a miracle you're alive. So, yeah, I want instantaneous also. Believe me. I do. But sometimes things do happen instantaneously, actually. So, the way out of your negative thinking is through not paying attention to a certain extent. and bringing in its opposite and getting clear, so that you can, in fact, be on top of the horse, live your destiny, have luck on your side, and be the fabulously wealthy lady in the garden in an incredible dress that she changes every 15 minutes. Some of you, that might not appeal to some of you. I don't know how that doesn't appeal to you. You know, you could spend your entire life going in and out of that walk-in closet and try this on. Oh, I love this. I would try this on. Oh, I love this. I would try this on. I love that. Oh, I'm gonna match the jewelry with it and the shoes. Are you gay? No, I'm just pretending. All right, I really went off today, but so it goes. Maybe it'll be called How to Live in the Garden. Or maybe it'll be called How to Change Your Negative Thoughts. All right, it was a little instructional today. That's what happens. Blessings. Good to see you. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely week. Have a lovely September. Go check out the readings. And go check out my videos on my community page with Nancy Jean. It's really good. Thank you.